Good morning, everyone. Or it's about afternoon, actually. So I just wanted to touch base on something. I've uploaded like a shitload of Chris Watts. He's the guy that killed his entire family in Colorado in like 2018. I uploaded like a bunch of his like interrogation tapes and body cam videos because I found all those on like a super obscure like Reddit post about the case, and it has pretty much everything in there, like every interrogation. It has every body cam interaction. It has the cops canvassing the area, and I just thought it was super cool. That case, I tend to look up a lot of things about it because it just blows my mind that someone would kill not only their wife but also their kids. Like, I know he had a new side piece, Nicole Kissinger, but for me, it's like he wasn't really upgrading. I mean, the only thing that the difference in look to me is maybe she was a little fitter and didn't have kids, but they kind of looked exactly the same to me. Like, I don't see the intrigue behind Nicole, and she kind of seems super shallow. I'm gonna be honest. Like, Nicole posted some sort of obscure post when they were sand duning, and she just seems so shallow. And Chris, he just seems like a psychopath. I don't really understand. Maybe they just meant for each other, but so he basically killed his wife in the early morning hours, around 4 o'clock in the morning. He strangled her, and then he took her to a job site and he buried her. He had his 2 kids in the truck, which were alive at the time. This has come out in a different interview. And so then he took the kids and he smothered each one of them and stuffed them into these oil drums. They were dead at this point, but super sad story. Because now, like, I mean, even then, like, when they were together, there are ways you could, like, I don't know, cheat on your spouse and not have to kill your family for. I mean, to me, he should have just got a divorce if he didn't want that situation anymore. And then I don't really understand, because he's been interviewed in jail a couple times after the fact. He initially tried to blame it on his wife, whose name is Shanann Watts, and the cops just didn't believe it. So they interviewed him again after the hearing. He basically pled guilty, so they just expedited the process of sentencing him to life in prison. Now, he got 3 counts of murder. He got a slew of charges because he like moved the bodies, and Shanann was also pregnant. Now, in the jailhouse interview, he talks about them trying to have another kid. So not only was he having intercourse with his wife, but he was also having intercourse with Nicole. It was just a weird kind of story because, it's just a weird story, man. It's such a sad thing for those kids to be smothered by their own father. One even sort of looked like Chris Watts, which was even crazier to me. But so what I don't get is it's hard to determine as to why he killed the girls. I'm thinking that the girls probably witnessed him killing the mom, or he just wanted to start fresh. Those have been cases plenty of times where people just, like, you know, they just like want to annihilate their whole family and try to start fresh. Now, in this day and age, Chris had to be watching murder shows or, you know, some kind of show at some point, knowing that you can't get away with that shit in this modern society. There's all this like trace evidence, and not only that, now there's like CCTV and people's dash cams, which he was caught on several. I mean, he was caught pretty shortly after he did the murders, which was kind of crazy. It was like 2 or 3 days, I think. And then he revealed, well, he revealed that Shanann actually killed the 2 girls. Then he killed her out of like anger, but it was revealed that they were smothered, not strangled. So I kind of threw his whole case out the door. Yeah, for me, yeah, if you're ever in a situation where you don't want to be with your spouse and you got kids together, just get out of it. Like, you're not going to get away with murder. And the cops knew 100% that he was involved with another woman because, like, he was looking fit. I mean, if you look at previous videos of him, he was a chunker. He was a pretty big dude. And then randomly started working out. Now, if you're that person that just randomly starts working out as a man, your motivations are a woman of some kind. You know, unless you have a woman that works out and you want to work out with her. But if you're doing that shit solo, you're definitely cheating on your wife or making yourself try to look better, in my opinion. So yeah, I want to talk a little bit more about the Chris Watts story because it's just so insane. But if you do like those videos, watch them because it helps me get watch hours so I can make longer form videos like this. Peace.